and purified through reverse osmosis and then ionized to achieve pH. So we're gonna have a 9.5, if I don't know if you can see it, 9.5 pH. Let's see, now we're going into the alkalines. I'm not sure exactly the nutritional benefits of alkaline water. This is all educational for me and as well for my viewers, you guys. So check out what pH means, check out reverse osmosis, check out the carbs and all the different stuff that comes in the water. Let's get straight into it. Good and gather. It's dripping a little bit too because I spilled a little bit. They fill it up all the way to the top. Must be good. Let's go. Spilling a little bit. Not bad. By way of target, it's not bad. It's gonna be a tough rating going up the ladder now. I'll be drinking a lot of water right now, by the way. I'm sure you guys have already did the disclaimer. I'll be fine. I'm a big guy. I'm tall. I can drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water daily. So let's get back to it. Good and Gather, the rating. I would have to say I give Good and Gather, I'll give it a straight 7.4, almost a B. I don't want to go too crazy, but it's definitely some quality water. So it's a passing score. I'll give it a 7.4. We're going up higher. I'm unfamiliar with it. It's my first time, so I can't just give it a complete out of the roof. What do we have? Okay. Next water up. I'm familiar with this one. This is called Life Water. Pretty cool art on it. I give it a few points for the bottle and the care they took in this. It has some nice artwork. I think each one you have has like a different painting on it. I'm sure this costed them some extra money, so that goes with the price and the value of the bottle itself. But the quality of the water, let's check it out. Purified water, pH balanced, electrolytes for taste, 23.7 fluent ounces, Series 9.2 art of recycling art by Khalil Chisti or Chisti. I'm sure he has the Instagram. So Khalil Chisti, Chishstee. I'm sure it's an artist that's probably exclusively going through Life Water, putting his art on the table, which is pretty dope. I'm an art person too. I have a whole bunch of secret things about me that you'll probably figure out throughout my content that's on the way. But yeah, Khalil Chisti. I can't really see his name probably on the camera from this far, but check him out. And check out all the Life Waters that you buy, all the new art that's on each bottle. I'm sure it's different art because I've had Life Water several times, so there's different artwork on each bottle. Check it out. And don't forget to recycle. Purified by reverse osmosis, magnesium sulfate again, potassium bicarbonate, bottled by Bottling Group, LLC. Okay, that's pretty vague, but okay. Let's see, anything else I'm missing? Nope, let's get to it. Pretty cool, once again, on the go top, where you don't have to worry about unscrewing the top. It's one of the pop and goes, where you just pop it open and go. You just take a sip, pop it back closed. Boom. Cool sound when I opened it up. Let's see. That's some good stuff. With the fast release top for super fast quench to your thirst, super fast release, super fast hydration. This will definitely have you right. This is one of my favorite waters, I'll be honest. But I'm not going to be biased and give it a fair rating. So as far as who won that challenge right there, that battle per se, Good and Gather or Life Water? I gotta give it to Life Water. I'm sorry, Good and Gather. I'm familiar with Life Water. This is some good stuff. I'm not being biased, but it's definitely not moving down, and it's definitely not moving over, but it's slightly higher than the Good and Gather. So I gotta give it a B. It's not that way. There's no way you can rate Life Water a C rating. I'm gonna give it an 8 rating. So possibly a B minus or just a regular B, whatever that may be. Go get some Life Water. I will shoot that. I will have to shout out the Life Water. So what we have next is body water. It's pretty popular amongst athletes. I'm an athlete myself. Let's get to it. Let's get to what's in it. Let's get to the facts. Proprietary electrolyte formula, sport water, alkaline water, pH 9+. Okay, we're back to the pH. I think pH is probably really good for athletes. The electrolytes probably help you revitalize your body as far as you're fatigued and dehydrated. There's probably some good stuff in here as well. It says it's reverse osmosis water, potassium bicarbonate, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, pretty similar to the other alkalines. Manufactured by BA Sports in New York. Shout out to BA Sports. I'm down for my athletes. Let's do a review for all the athletes out there. If you've never had body armor before, I suggest you do give it a try and see what it's all about. Let's get straight into it. We got a twist top, a normal twist top, just like most waters usually have. No noise when you open it up. Had a little droplet drop out. Looks pretty refreshing, pretty clear. Let's see here. Honestly, it's not as clear as most water. Maybe there is something in there. Maybe there's a little bit of flavor to it. Let's see. There's only one way to find out. Let's go. That's good stuff. Definitely a long basketball game, football game, soccer, baseball, whatever your sport that you're into. I definitely recommend you get you some body armor. Pretty good stuff. Clearly, as advertised, sport water. I would definitely recommend you get that if you're an athlete. As far as the rating, not much better, but I'd say slightly equal to Life Water. So Life Water doesn't jump over the body armor. I just think it's what's your cup of tea type of situation. Do you just want a quick grab on the Life Water, and then I'm not sure the price value, but this is a fair tie, a 8 across the board. If you're an athlete, I would recommend the body armor. Just if you're just grabbing water, either one would do, but me personally, probably go for the Life Water, but I am an athlete, but on a day-to-day, this might be a little bit more of a bigger portion for me on the go before the water gets warm and it's not cool anymore. So this is just better portion size, possibly better price, because this is more in it. You got the, let's see how many fluid ounces is in this. This says 1 liter electrolytes, and this is 700 milliliters. Okay, so slightly less than 1 liter. Up next, we got Refreshingly Maine Poland Spring Origin Water, 100% natural spring water. So we're going back to the spring, the fresh spring water. It says it's coming from Maine. That's why I read from the back, Refreshingly Maine. I'm gonna read you their whole caption of where their water comes from. Once again, a 100% recyclable bottle. Recycle, make sure you take care of the earth, do the right thing, don't litter. Let's get into it. Refreshingly Maine, surrounded by the pine trees, hidden in the woods of Maine, and is the source of Poland Spring origin. Here beneath the surface, our spring water filters through 10,000-year-old glacier sands. Wow, I mean, it's pretty interesting when you see what they go through to bottle these waters, and you kind of wonder, do they really do that? But I'm going to take their word for it. The flavor is going to speak for itself. I mean, you would think that specific waters up here are similar in taste, but they claim it's coming from Maine. Maybe Maine has underground fresh springs. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to see how this tastes. It sounds good. And it says, see what the Poland Spring family is doing doing to help keep Maine and our springs beautifully conserved at PolandSpring.com. So go to their website, check it out, PolandSpring.com. Support their brand, appreciate them. This bottle was made with recyclable bottles. Okay, so it was remade with other recycled bottles. So once again, recycling goes a long way. Filling up the garbage landfills is doing nothing but making the earth a dirtier, more disgusting place than it already is. So if you can recycle, I know you don't really get much for it. Give the cans away to someone homeless. Do something positive with it. Try to recycle as much as you possibly can, and don't litter. And plant plants and grow plants. Do the right thing. Let's get straight into it. Water straight from Maine. This is a special one right here. Let's see. A first time too. That's what makes it special. Let's see if they kept their word. This is spring water from Maine. Let's see. Spilled a little bit. That's delicious. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. That's some delicious water right there. That's some quality stuff. I'm gonna go with the 8.5. Higher than the body armor and higher than the life water. Sadly, this isn't the water that you would see in someone's house. I'll say that much. And I didn't catch the price. I wish I could review the prices for you guys, but there's too many waters up here to go check the receipt and give you price by price. I should have, but that's way too timely. Yeah, if you see this water on a shelf anywhere, definitely try it out. If you're someone who likes drinking water, or you drink solely only water and no other juices or any other type of liquids, Poland Spring water. I recommend it. Got another burp there. I recommend the Poland Spring water 100%. That's delicious. 8.5 rating, 8.5 out of 10. It can't get much higher than that. But we got some even better stuff coming. I'm pretty satisfied. I'm pretty hydrated at this point. My stomach's probably about a half gallon in full of water. No, I'm just joking, but I've drank a lot of water so far. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. All these companies take pretty good care of their water, specifically the hose and the tap water. I don't know where those come from, where the source of it is. That's something else you can educate. Now what we have next is Zero water. This isn't probably going to be in your average store that you probably go grocery shopping at. As you can see, I just happened to be shopping at Ross and found some at Ross. It caught my eye. Pretty cool graphics on it. That's the rain cloud. Pretty cool font. Let's read the information that they have for us. Zero water, above all, live water, natural 8.6 plus pH, alkaline spring water, containing natural magnesium, better than artificial produced alkaline water from a plant. Source, Adobe Springs, Patterson, California. Never been to Adobe Springs? Shout out to Adobe Springs. If anybody's been there, shout it out in the comments. Let me know where Adobe Springs is. Might have to go check it out one day. It sounds like a cool place. Ingredients, natural alkaline mineral spring water, typical analysis in liter, magnesium 110, calcium 5, fluoride 0, product pH in between 8.3 and 9.3, bottled for Zero water, Los Angeles, California. So I'm guessing that Zero water is based, Adobe Springs is based out in SoCal. Never heard of that city, but I'm definitely gonna look it up at this point. Please recycle. This is 100% recyclable plastic. It comes with alkalines and minerals, 1,500 milliliters, 50.7 fluid ounces. It's a pretty good portion, and it says at Ross only $2.19. So let's get into it. Let's see what this flavor is all about. If it's better than Poland Spring water, let's check it out. Straight from Poland. I mean, yeah, possibly a Poland company, but straight from Maine. I apologize for that. So straight from Maine. Maine spring water. Zero water. Let's get into it. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. As far as, is it better than Poland Spring? I'm gonna have to say Poland Spring is better. Okay, we had a little battle right there. That was tough. But Poland Spring is some quality H2O, some quality good stuff that is probably might possibly move up the scale. I'm not 100% sure, but this is going to be tough to beat this one. I know a lot about Smart Water. Typically, we probably put these two together. I know Core, I've had Essentia, I've had Evian, and I've had Fiji. And I know price value wise that these are definitely top of the scale. And usually you pay for what you get. So quality over quantity. You don't really see big bundles of the more expensive stuff. So I put this, as far as me knowing my waters, this is definitely in the right place on the water food chain, you could say. So we're gonna give the Zero Water a fair 8 rating. It's pretty good stuff. Now let's get into it. Smart Water. This is something that you'd probably grab. And this is one of my favorite waters because I'm a fish guy too. There's another thing, another fun fact about me. If you look up close, you can see the goldfish in there swimming around. Almost looks like you have an actual goldfish inside your water bottle. So there's nothing left but to do a taste test. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna read the nutritional values and any information they have for us or for their customers. Sip and scan. Open Smart Water drink on phone. Scan icon. Enjoy more. Oh, so there's something you can do as far as scanning your bottle with this. That's pretty cool. That's something that they've innovated on their own that you probably can't do with any other bottle. I'm not all the way sure. Don't quote me. Vapor. Okay, this is different. Vapor distilled water and electrolytes for taste. Purely balanced pH. So I don't know what pH that means. If that's a 0 pH or a perfectly balanced pH. So purity you can taste. Hydration you can feel. Clouds might throw some shade, but they give us nature's purest source of water. We think that's pretty smart, so we took inspiration from our puffy white friends and created a pure vapor distilled Smart Water with purely balanced pH. Then we one-upped nature and added electrolytes for a crisp, clean taste. Pretty interesting. I'm not sure how you vapor distill water. That's some more information that I'll have to look into as far as reverse osmosis, vapor distilled, spring water, purified water, like I said, from refrigerators or the sink purifiers. There's so many ways to just make water, and then it typically, in your mind, should just taste like nothing, right? But that's not the case here. We're looking at some really good water right here, and we're gonna see if this mystery water that I've just found for the first time and tasted for the first time can move up and rank past one of my favorite waters, Smart Water. And I mean, it's pretty catchy because it says it's Smart Water, so it sounds like a smart idea to choose this water off the shelf. I've chosen it several times. I'm not sure how to say that, but it's Glacier. It looks like a cool word too. Just a cool overall brand. I'm sure this is an 8 and up rating, so it's in the right place on the scale. Let's get into it. Here goes the fast release ultra hydration top. Let's get straight into it. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's tough. That's real tough. I'm gonna have to give it a tie. The Smart Water is just some good stuff overall. I'm gonna give the Smart Water an 8 rating, as well as I believe I gave the Poland Spring an 8 as well. Won't move forward. We're gonna leave it here at B ratings all through right here. And then I have another form of Smart Water, a slightly bigger container. We're gonna get into this one next. It says it's an antioxidant. Yeah, let's get into the info. So, Smart Water antioxidant. It says antioxidant, selenium, purely balanced pH, vapor distilled for purity, electrolytes for taste. Learn more at drinksmartwater.com. Shout out to Smartwater. Go check out their website, drinksmartwater.com, for info. Now we're looking at antioxidant this time. Oh, and then once again, you can scan the QR code, and I'm not sure where that takes you or what that gets you, but scan that QR code. Let me know what that does in the comments. This is also vapor distilled, selenium 10%. It's a pretty big word. I'm not sure what selenium is or what it means, but we're gonna see what it tastes like. That's pretty much all the info right there. Let's get into it. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So that word glacier, made for glacier, New York, New York. This is coming straight from New York. Pretty cool. Let's get into it. Smart water antioxidant. Oh yeah. That's definitely better than your basic smart. The antioxidant, I'm sure that purifies any toxins that's in your body and hydrates you in the meantime as well. I would definitely recommend this at an 8.2 over 8. This is in the right position. I mean, you could easily swap these around. It's so close to an 8 rating, but I'm going to give it slightly more because it's, let's get into it. Core water. So, Core water is pretty good. I like their unique look. I like the name Core because it's going to get to your core, get you hydrated in the right way. This is also a good athlete water, perfectly balanced pH, purified water, electrolytes and minerals for taste, approximately a 7.4 pH, 24 fluid ounces, 591 milliliters, 0 calories per bottle. Let's see, for water quality and other information, including a bottled water report, contact consumer relations, perfectly balanced water by Core mirrors your body's natural pH balance of about 7.4 pH. There goes some more information to educate you about the human body. Like I said, pH has a lot to do with what you're drinking, so yeah, 7.4 is our natural pH, so I'm not sure the higher pHs, how that is helpful as far as just having the actual balance of your pH being a human being, but also you can look into that, Google. I mean, that's the best search engine out there, or whatever search engine you like, Bing, Yahoo, whatever. Electrolytes and minerals are added for taste. Core hydration is perfectly balanced and helps you stay hydrated and feeling your best. Purified water, purified by reverse osmosis. There goes that reverse osmosis again. Calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, and potassium chloride, bicarbonate, electrolyte and mineral sources. 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 total carbs, 0 protein, 0 calories, 1 serving per bottle. Purified stage 7, purification process. Not sure what that is. Electrolytes and minerals for taste. Once again, water has a taste. I mean, they wouldn't put it on their bottle if it didn't have a taste. Once again, such a cool, unique bottle. As far as presentation, I'd probably have to give the unique look to either Life Water or Core. And possibly even one of my favorites, Fiji. But we're going to get to Fiji. We got a lot of good information. It says that's artesian water. So I'm sure that's coming from an artesian spring. Coming from Fiji. We'll get into that later though. So let's get into it. Let's get these back in rank. We got the highest rank so far at an 8.2. Let's see if we can get any higher than that. I'm sure it'll be in the 8 area on up. I'm not sure how high we're going to go. Maybe even 9. They sell these in hotels for about $5 a pop, so this is some good stuff. I'm sure that's highway robbery, but if you get real thirsty and you don't want to drink hotel tap water, I'm sure treat yourself and get that $5 Fiji. Don't do the hotel tap, it's not clean. Let's see. Okay, so we got Core. Let's do it. Pretty good, but I have to say that the presentation in unique water bottle is just all for the looks. It is definitely some high quality stuff, but it is not better than the one and only Smart Water. So I'll give it an 8. We have the highest 8.2 now. I told you these weren't in any special rank. I just lined them up off of the price, off of my own knowledge of drinking and flavor of what I've had and what I haven't had. And clearly, from tap water and hose water on its way up, I did a good job so far. But slightly a few swapperoos in there, but so far everything has been pretty good. And typically, when you think that there's no water flavor or no flavor in water, it's slightly all similar, but there is different electrolytes and nutrients and alkalines and coming from different springs, different parts of the world, whether it's a hose or, like I said, the purifier on your sink or your fridge, tap water coming from your water supplier, wherever city you're in. Because, Michigan's going through their own crisis out there too as well. I don't know if they still are. I haven't been following up. I'm going to drop a clip right now on what Michigan's going through. But, yeah, shout out to Michigan. If anybody's watching this, send somebody out in Michigan a case of waters. Be proactive. We're all human beings. Got to look out for the next man. I've always been just generous and helping people out. If you got any information on what I could do to donate some water to somebody out there, ship out a few cases of water, drop something in the comments. If you've done it yourself or you know someone who does it, drop something down in the comments. I might have to just, now that I'm just standing here thinking about this, it'll help somebody out in Michigan one time with some clean drinking water. Maybe they've already gotten over the hump and got clean drinking water. Let's get into it. The next one. We have our highest rating at 8.2. Now, Essentia, we're getting a little pricier now. Let's get into it. And then they're giving their own self-rating. And hopefully their flavor stands on it. I've had this before, so I know this is some pretty good water, but I've never actually read it. Just gone off the look. The plus sign with the red logo looks pretty cool. It's something you probably grab off the shelf. It says ionized hydration, 9.5 pH or higher. Pretty interesting, with 14 being the highest on the pH. So I've never seen anything higher than 10. So that clearly means something. We're gonna have to look up what pH means. Purifying water, electrolytes for taste. 33.8 fluid ounces, 1 quart or 1 liter. Overachieving H2O. Let's see. They said they're overachievers. We're here to put a flag in the ground and tell the world that a better you starts with the better water. Ascension Nation. Hashtag Ascension Nation. On all your social media platforms, check out Ascension Nation. I'm sure some cool photos will pop up. People hiking, people out in the outdoors, or just overall just promoting this brand. Shout out to Essentia. I'm pretty sure this is going to be some delicious stuff. Ionization water, our proprietary process turns water from any source into supercharged, ionized alkaline water. It's even too pure to be tested by pH strips. Wow, that's pretty interesting. They say they're processing any water into high quality supercharged ionized alkaline water. Too pure to be tested. 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium. Sodium 5 milligrams, 0%. Total carbs 0. Protein 0. Purified bottled water by reverse osmosis. Sodium bicarbonate. Dipotassium phosphate, that's new. Magnesium sulfate and calcium chloride, electrolytes for taste. Warning, cap is small and poses a choking hazard. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. Recycle, make sure you recycle. BPA, fluoride, and chlorine free. So that's interesting. I didn't know what the chemical was. I knew there was something that I was leaving out about the tap and the hose water. They have a specific taste to it. If you've ever had tap or hose water, I'm thinking that's fluoride, and fluoride is probably an agent that purifies bacterias and chemical or bacterias and anything harmful that could possibly probably come from underground pipes. I'm not sure. Look it up. It says it's fluoride and chlorine free. So this is definitely processed somewhere, and it's processed in North Creek Parkway, Bothell, Washington. Okay. So up north in Washington. Okay. Check out essentialwater.com to get in contact with them, a product of the United States of America. Okay, it's only right. It's the only thing left to do is get into it. Let's get straight into it. Let's pop this top. Pretty good. But I have to say, Smart Water has done it again. Now I'm moving these together because this is one brand. So, I mean, this one's better than this, but you can't separate the two. It's the same brand. So, Essentia, I give it a soft 8. I give Smart Water the highest rating so far, 8.2. I will come back and shout this water out for taste, but it is definitely not over Smart Water. You probably won't be able to find it, so I didn't want to give it too high of a rating, but I'm sure this water is on the come up. Keep an eye out for it. Poland Spring water. Definitely taste this if you get a chance. I'd recommend it. And yeah, like I said, there's a few waters missing. Voss, I'm not sure if you ever had black water. If you ever seen Shaws of Sunset, they had a lady on there. She claims that there's a diamond in the reverse osmosis machine or the water purifier. So she calls it diamond infused water. It's called diamond water. Pretty creative, pretty original. I would try that if I knew where to buy it from. Probably it's only on order online exclusive. If you know anything about her diamond water, please drop a comment below. Let me know about it. Let me know how I could get some, and I'll probably do another review on all high-end water. Speaking of high-end water, I noticed that another YouTuber online has done a review on glacier water. I think it's $150 a pop. It wouldn't be wrong to go try some of that, but I'm not sure if I would spend $150 on any glacier water. But if you know anybody who has glacier water, tap in those comments, let me know. I'll try the glacier water too, and I'll do a review. I possibly might buy some if I get enough of a reaction on this video. It's all just about subscribes and likes, and get enough comments, I might go do something outrageous next on my next video. So make sure you don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Especially leave comments and let me know what you think of my content, because I mean that just helps me push out more content, and it's going to keep me consistent and motivate me and keep me inspired. So it's all about inspiration. Make sure you shout me out, share this video, do whatever you got to do. Get in contact with me, social media, whatever you got to do. All right, let's keep this thing going. We're down to the final contenders. Okay, this is in third place so far. Smart Water, high quality, third place. And now, last but not least, the bougiest of the bougie. We have Evian and we have Fiji water. Probably the two priciest. I'm not going to say any prices really. I've been trying to keep up just with the core nutrients and pHs and process of how the water is processed and purified, nutritional values, and there's only one thing left we could do with these two is just taste test them and see who the final winner is. Fiji water is definitely placed at the height of the top of the ladder, specifically because I'm aware that Fiji water is hands down the most expensive that I know of, besides like glacier water or anything else I named, the diamond water and all that stuff. That's a little bit extra, probably wouldn't go there, the average person, so I'm just going for the average people waters that you would see in the grocery store. But the Fiji water is the priciest. Evian coming right in the same level as far as price. Let's get to it. Evian. Let's get to the nutritional facts and how it's purified and all that good stuff. So, natural electrolytes, 7.2% or 7.2% pH balance, carbon neutral. We don't add things for taste or enhance with extras. Okay, they claim that there's nothing added, and they claim that this is some high quality stuff, and I'm sure by the price, like I said, price speaks for itself as far as quality. So we have a new location in the world where this water is derived from. Our ingredients only come from nature. Snow from the French Alps. Okay. Sounds pretty bougie. Snow from the French Alps. Natural electrolytes and minerals because we're made by nature, we aim to preserve it by being carbon neutral. By 2025, our plastic bottles will be made from 100% rPET, recycled plastic. Okay. Well, I mean, only by 2025 I forget which bottle it was. You guys saw the video, or you guys have been tuned in. One of these bottles is already made from recycled plastic. I'm thinking it's zero. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. All right, let's get back to it. Electrolytes and mineral composition, milligram liters, neutrally balanced pH 7.2, bicarbonates 360, sulfates 14, chlorides 10, silica, that's something new, silica 15, not sure what that is, potassium 1, magnesium 26, calcium 80, dissolved solids at 180 degrees Celsius. Evian has naturally occurring electrolytes contributing to the taste that nature intended. So they say their electrolytes come from nature. I'm not sure how that works, if there's a process in the lab, or everybody naturally has their electrolytes from the quality of the spring or wherever this water comes from. But ingredients: natural spring water. For inquiries or a report on bottled water quality, contact Evian. I think, and it's the company's from France, a product of France. So you see what the price comes from. This is coming from Europe. This is some quality stuff. If you've never had Evian, I suggest you treat yourself. Put that soda down, put down that juice and that Kool-Aid, and get you some high quality H2O. Evian. Let's go. Let's get it. Treat yourself. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Sorry, Smart Water. Looks like Smart Water landed in third place. The war's not over yet. Evian's in second. Fiji isn't particularly in first place, but it's going to end in first or second. That's my word. Mark my words. There's nothing left to do but to do it. So let's get to it. Natural artesian. I'm not sure where Artesia, if that even is, where on earth Artesia is. I'm sure that's near Fiji, the Artesian Mountains, I'm assuming. But let's get into the information about Fiji, where it comes from and how this works. In Fiji, rainfall slowly filters through volcanic rock, adding the vital minerals that give Fiji water its unique and refreshing taste. The water collects in an active or ancient artesian aquifer, deep within the earth, where it is protected from external elements. It's the way nature intended water to be, untouched. Pretty interesting. And here's a quick visual of what an aquifer is: an underground well, as you could call it, where water is accumulated and purified